did that whole intro being muted. Rude. Rude. Thank you for telling me. I'm glad. I just hate that there's a delay in the chat, like, because I can't see that until like a minute or two later, which is annoying. But thanks so much for letting me know. Hi. Hi, Joseph. Hi, David. Hi, Chris. I'm going to rewind and say that again. Hello, everybody. I'm Jenn Vega. Welcome back to Attack the Pantry. This stream is a deep dive in ingredients, cooking techniques, and recipes to help you cook for yourself during the panini and for your adult life. Say hello in the chat. I mean, a lot of you have already. Great. Last time on the show, we talked to my friend Ben Ratner about picky eating. It was a very illuminating conversation and a very challenging guest. And Ben knows how challenging he is. So you can watch our conversation here on my channel if you click on videos, or the entire archive is located at youtube.com/JENNCLV. No, it wasn't you, David. It was me. I was muted. Anyway, folks, if you're not already subscribed, I'm a Twitch affiliate. That means I make a little bit of money for every subscription. You can either attach real money, your own earned dollars, to Twitch and subscribe, or you can connect your Amazon Prime account and you get a free subscription every month. But if you connect it, that means your favorite creators get a little bit of pocket change every month, which is really nice. So if you haven't already, click on that gift a sub purple button. Or I was about to say, before I realized I was muted, I started an Amazon Wishlist. This is specific to this show. It's not stuff for me personally, but it's for taste test. So if there's a condiment that you think I should add to the list, let me know and I'll put it on there. And if you want to participate in this way, you can also help purchase some of them so that I can try it on the stream live for the first time ever. So there are only a few items on there. Feel free to tweet your suggestions in the future. Happy to do that. Yeah, it was all inspired by Gwen, who sent me Marmite. And that was such a fun day. I just thought there are probably tons and tons of condiments that I've never heard of or tasted before. So that is one way you can support the show, is if you send me ingredients and things through the wish list, which is great. I'm excited about it. Lots of really good links below the video. One way to help us out is to tell folks that you're watching right now so they can cook along. Yeah, the more the merrier, you know. Oh my gosh, everybody, guess what? I have 450 followers on Twitch now. That's so cool. You heard it here first. You were part of the first 450 people. Thanks for being here, everybody. Can't wait to get to 500. That'd be so cool. Hey, thanks for the subscription. Joseph, thank you so much. 4 months in a row. Feel. Love it. We love it. So before we get into today's cook along, I wanted to show off just a few things that people have sent in. If you would like to be featured on the show, simply tag me on Instagram and Twitter when you have cooking photos. That's Randwiches online. Or you can DM it to me. Whatever is the easiest to get your photos to me. But I only have a few today. I'm going to share my screen real quick. But we love cheering you on. We love to cheerlead for you on this show. Don't be scared, everybody. Don't be scared. Okay, welcome to my desktop. We just have this one from Aram, who is co-host of Kill Every Monster, which is a podcast I will be on in a couple months. You can follow Aram for their adventures. You can see the Twitter handle up here. I make a decent mac and cheese, and my immediate reaction was, "What's that stuff on top?" And that is a mixture of bacon and breadcrumbs. Let's get a close up. I want to show you this close up. Look at that. Look at that. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Oh my gosh. Delicious. Looks like several kinds of pasta too. I haven't made mac and cheese in so long. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Aram, for sending me photos. Let's get to what we're making today. We're going to be making a Japanese curry savory oatmeal. It's not going to look like this because I have different leftovers today. But generally, that's the color of the oats that we're going for. If you don't have, all the ingredients today, you can just bookmark this stream for another time when you feel like making it. But I'll show you the steps, and it's very, very easy, I promise you. So I'll go through each of the ingredients visually, but here's the list for those of you who need to go shopping still in the future. 1 cup of oats, not instant, 1 Japanese curry cube or 1 ramen flavoring packet, 2 cups of water, soy sauce, olive oil, some chopped leftovers, and 1 egg. I'm going to show you how I poach eggs, and you won't be scared to do it anymore, which is very exciting. Equipment list is very short and simple also. So you can have a small pot. I'm actually going to use a very shallow frying pan, a small one, because I'm only making a little bit of food. But if you're going to be making multiple batches, go for a small pot. We're going to use a slotted spoon, a fine mesh sieve, a spoon, a bowl, a knife, and a cutting board. So yes, that's going to be fun. We're going to make some Japanese curry oats. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Friends. Okay, Toria's here. Great. Awesome. Zach's here. Hello. How's it going? Good to see you here. We love. What else did I do this week? I didn't upload any photos, but I went to Wegmans for the first time. How many of you in the chat have been to Wegmans before? I short-circuited when I walked in because I'd never been inside, and I didn't know they had all this like proprietary products. Like they have their own chip flavors, they have bakery stuff. I picked up, as much as I could carry. I was like a pack mule when I left. But Wegmans, apparently, I missed out. So they have a wing bar and they have a sandwich stand. But I did do well, and I got the garlic sourdough sliced bread. I got some buffalo blue cheese flavored wavy chips. I don't know if you know this, but I love wavy chips. And I usually get like something spicy or cheesy, but this one had like the actual like blue cheese powder on it. I was shocked. And then I got a giant pomelo. Actually, I'm gonna go get it and show it to you. I got it for Lunar New Year because you gotta have round fruits for a round good luck year. It's my pomelo. It's my pomelo. All right. So yeah, that was my trip to Wegmans. It was amazing. Let me know if anyone else has recommendations for what to get at Wegmans the next time I go. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about this recipe. Actually, let's turn on Cooking Cam. Hi, Cooking Cam. How are you doing? We love you, Cooking Cam. Let's remove our little background. Hi, Cooking Cam. It's currently on my stove, but we're going to turn it around so we can look at our ingredients. Cool. Swivel with me now. Oops. Oh, no. Let's go down. There we go. Okay, so our ingredients. Key ingredient is going to be the oats. So I'm going to Quaker oats. All right. We're doing old-fashioned oats, not instant oats. Those will cook too fast. And essentially, we're going to be making it with a Japanese curry cube. So there is a recipe in the New York Times adapted by Tejal Rao for making your own Japanese curry cubes at home. It is so great to have these in the freezer. But if you just bought them, fine. The Japanese curry cubes from the store are just as great. But essentially, these are concentrated bouillon bricks with the seasoning and butter. That's why it stays in the cube form. I bet the commercial cubes don't really use butter, but they use like palm oils and things like that. So at least I know what goes in my cube if I made it. Yeah. Here, wait. Let me get the recipe. New York Times digital curry cubes. There we go. I'll get this for you. Japanese curry brick recipe is what it's called. It is based on a recipe from Sonoko Sakai. I'm going to put it in the chat for you. There you go. So you can make that at home. another time, which is very exciting. Okay, so we have our oats, we have a Japanese curry cube, and then we have our egg that I'm going to be poaching. I'll show you how to do that. I got a fine mesh sieve. This is very important to the process. And then the rest are just like leftovers or like toppings that you can put on top of your oats. So I've been realizing that savory oats is like a new concept for a lot of people. I've been eating them for a while. Like how many of you in the chat have already had savory oats? That means there's no sugar in it. You can put like an egg or bacon on top instead of like cinnamon sugar or jam and things like that, or fruit. I love that it can go both ways. But for me today, what we're going to do is I'm going to slice some lapchung or Chinese sausage. We're going to fry that up a little bit. We're going to poach the egg, put it on top. I have some cheese we're going to melt. This is like horseradish Havarti. I've got some fresh thyme. And then some kind of cauliflower baby florets from Wegmans. You can also find these in Chinatown. It's kind of just like a little more stocky than a head of cauliflower would be. Hey, Slamilton, thank you for following. Hello, welcome to Attack the Pantry. Okay, so we're gonna prep some of these things. Oh, I have olive oil too for a drizzle at the end, and then some miso butter and a little bit of pork fat because who knows? Who knows how much flavor I need? We'll see. We're gonna put some of these aside, but I'm gonna slice my Chinese sausage real quick. I don't think anything else really needs any prep. I might rinse this real quick. Rinse. Ooh, Zach, your college roommate actually put you on the savory oats thing a few years back. Awesome. Somebody has evangelized to you. I wholeheartedly love savory oats, y'all. Okay, rinsed. And then we're going to cut my Chinese sausage. I'm going to put some of these over here just so that I have some room and you can see what's going on my cutting board. Got my knife. Cool. Again, as a review, you know I'm going to repeat myself about this, but the way you hold your knife is you don't do this and you don't put a finger down here because you're going to hurt yourself. You see my fingertip? Careful. So you take your pointer finger and your thumb and you grab like the hilt here and then slide back so that you're leaning on that and then grip with the rest of your hand. So no finger out, finger on the other side here. And then curl your hands so that when you're chopping or cutting things, your knife is sliding on that middle part of your finger and never going to touch your fingertips. Got it? Cool. So I'm going to cut these Chinese sausage on the diagonal. I'm going to give them a quick saute in the frying pan. Exciting. All right. I don't need to chop anything else. Look at that. All right. Turn you around. We're going to grab the Chinese sausage and we're going to pivot with me now. I'm going to put them in here and we're going to turn on to medium heat. I just want to crisp these up. And if you have other leftovers, like just like chopped up steak that's already cooked, you really don't have to fry anything. You really just chop up some leftovers and we're going to put it on top of the oatmeal. But you know, prep my toppings first. Oh, hey, Danny in the Bronx is in the house. That is Diego. What's up? How you doing? How was your stream, Ben? Glad to see you in the chat. Really glad to see you. In fact, folks, if you haven't met Diego, let me just play you a quick video about Diego and his channel. Please meet Diego.
Hello, Attack the Pantry chat. This is Diego, Dandy in the Bronx, your local menswear blogger and Twitch streamer. You can find me at twitch.tv/dandy in the Bronx, and I go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I play mostly Pokemon, but other stuff as well, so hopefully see you there.
No! Diego, that's a great video. What are you talking about? Your hair is different. Yeah, maybe you can, if you want to upgrade, you can totally, you can totally send me another one. I did not plan that. I just have these videos on deck in case these people show up in the chat. Because, I have the ability to show like little mini referral commercials to folks so that we can build our audiences together. So I hope you all check out Danny in the Bronx. Diego, here you go. You can see, oh wait, that's not it. I clicked on the wrong thing. There you go. You can see Diego's handle in the chat. If you're not following already, my goodness. Cool, so on cooking cam, we've got my Chinese sausage is not yet heated up. I just want to like saute it really quickly. Otherwise, I'm gonna wait. That's the thing about cooking, there's just a lot of waiting. I'm going to unwrap my cheese so I can get it ready for the bowl. In fact, we're going to get a bowl. Y'all want to help me pick the color of the bowl? Okay, so I've got white, a white shallow one. I've got black, a slate blue, and then a tall white one. So which one should I do? Short white one, tall white one, black, or slate blue. Hey, LT, you made it. We're going to make some savory oatmeal. Just waiting for my Chinese sausage to heat up. Hello. Oops, my towel fell on the ground. Don't do that. Don't do that. Rude. Yeah. I don't know how I want to do it. Slate blue, obviously. Okay. Anyone else? Slate blue? I think slate blue. Yeah? All right, let's get it. That's a pretty bowl. Look at that. Cutie. Not a slate, but it's pretty nice. Okay. I think. Oh, yeah. While that's going, I'm going to show you the trick with poached eggs, my friends. So, while that's going, we're going to move you back over here. Cool. You're here with me on cooking camp. Okay, so I've got this other little ramekin, and I've got my small sieve. So some of you might have like a bigger one, like this, but I have a little one, and I have this ramekin to catch some of the egg white that I hopefully will not spill. So check it out. This is a cooking hack. So we're gonna crack our egg. I always like to crack eggs on a flat surface. So flat surface, and then we're gonna crack it into the sieve. And you'll see that there's going to be a little bit of egg white that falls out the bottom, but the rest of it miraculously will stay in the sieve. Check that out. So only a little bit is falling through. And this is how you get rid of the wispies when you are poaching eggs. So we're going to let this drain for a second, and hopefully it won't fall down. I think it'll be fine. Jen has a history of spilling things on this channel. God forbid. Hi, Tanarim. Thank you. I do love my last name. It's the best. It means of the meadow, folks. Oh, LT, you made the sweetest bowl ever of oatmeal. Yeah, this is going to be the complete opposite. All right, so our Chinese sausage is frying. You can see now that it has curled up in the pan, and there's a lot of fat coming off of it. So I don't really need to take these any further. I'm just going to give it a little flip so that they get both sides. But I really don't want them to go very far. I'm going to get my little ramekin and get them into here. So they're a little crisp now, which is very exciting. I might sneak one in a second after it cools off. Cool. So I have like a little bit of pork fat in there, which is going to make the oatmeal super good. But for now, I'm going to add 2 cups of water to the hot pan, and we're going to poach the egg. And then we're going to use that same water to constitute the oatmeal. So I'm going to add, it's hot, so it may splatter back at you, so watch out. So cup number 1. Cup number 2. So if you read the box on oatmeal, you'll see that 1 cup of oatmeal does not need, wait, what is it? The proportion says half a cup of oats needs 1 cup of water. So 1 cup would need 2 cups. Oh, that is correct. Haha, don't listen to me. Yeah, no big whoopsies today. Thank you, Zach. No big whoopsies. Oh, LT, you missed the mushrooms, but you can watch the VOD. I have it uploaded on YouTube, so you can watch the cook along on YouTube. Or if you click on videos below the video here, you can catch the archive for at least 60 days on Twitch. Okay, so we're not. Excuse me, I was getting distracted. All right, we're gonna get my little crispy Chinese sausage. Let it. So good. Oh my god, so good. All right, we're going to bring this water to a simmer. We do not want it to be at like a heavy boil, because when you're poaching eggs, you don't want to have like a rolling boil because it's going to jostle the egg around too much. And if you missed it earlier, I had I put the egg in a little sieve, and it's currently filtering off the extra egg white or the extra albumin. So if you've ever had like poached eggs that are too wispy, all the stuff getting caught here on the bottom ramekin are the wispies. So I'm basically filtering out the wispies. And eggs are pretty self-contained, so you see that it's not just falling through the sieve like this. And then what I'm going to do is try to get as close to the surface of the simmering water. I'm going to swirl it, and then hopefully the egg will fold onto itself. Another way to get around this is to put the egg on a small saucer, like a plate, and slip it into the water so that there is not a splash. Because, the bigger the splash, the less it will stay together, like the egg. Japanese curry does not have Chinese sausage in it. I am making savory flavored oatmeal tonight that is flavored like Japanese curry, and then I'm putting a bunch of leftovers on top of it. Leftovers, I'm just topping it any which way I want. So you can do bacon, egg, and cheese. You can do chopped up vegetables. It's a very flexible dish, so I'm just showing you one way to do it. So we're not making Japanese curry. We're making oatmeal that is flavored like Japanese curry because we're using a Japanese curry brick that I have made at home. Yeah. All right, how's our water doing? Ooh, I see some bubbles. Go. I got you. What's great is that I cooked the Chinese sausage in the pan, and so it's floating in the water, like some of the fat's in the water, and it's going to make the egg a little bit, sausagey. Which is, using all the things that we have on hand, which is great, to their maximum potential. Maximum. All right. We're going to get a spoon. We're going to get this slotted spoon. So this is a slotted spoon. This is what we use to pull poached eggs out of hot water, instead of a ladle. Cool. I need somewhere to put the egg. We're going to get a little plate. Cool. I see little bubbles happening. So this is what we call the vortex. So I'm going to have the egg in one hand here. And I'm going to swirl the water, and we're going to make a whirlpool. This is what we call the vortex. And then you're going to get the egg as close as you can to the center of the whirlpool and as close to the surface of the water so that it will just get caught up in the spinning motion here. Okay? Whoop. There you go. We're going to let that cook for maybe 3 minutes. Oh, my water is not deep enough. It's okay, I'll just flip it. Whoops, my water should have been a little deeper. It'll still cook. It'll still cook. You can see that it's turning opaque. We might have a little bit of egg wispy in my oatmeal, but I don't mind. I'm eating it all. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Cool. Hey, Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes. And then I'll flip her over.
Starting now.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at her go. All right, I got my other toppings ready. I've got some cheese. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to quickly blanch my cauliflower, so I'm going to put it on the side here. It's not going to ruin the egg because it's not touching. There we go. It'll go for also 2 minutes, and then we'll pull them out. Very exciting stuff. Then we'll be ready to make some oatmeal. Goodness me. Very exciting. What is everybody else having for dinner? I'm very excited to hear about it. Please tell me. Meanwhile, I'm going to get my mortar and pestle. See this mortar and pestle. And we're going to mash the curry cube in the mortar and pestle. So it's easier to mix in, so we don't have to like stir rigorously in the oats. So I'm gonna pound this real quick. See? Now it's all crumbly. That is, oh, gotta go lower. Yep. Need to have another camera. Might have another camera. Yeah, I am poaching the egg. We are poaching the egg. Yeah, you should try it. You have a lot of oats and eggs, and you have some prepackaged curry cubes. Hell yeah. Yeah, you should try it. You should try it. Pretty much the idea that I'm trying to impart on folks is when you make oatmeal or you make anything that asks for water, you can typically swap in broth or other material to flavor the oats. I haven't tried juice yet, but I'm sure it'll be interesting. Yeah. Oh, Alexa, stop. Okay. So we're going to pull out my cauliflower because I really only wanted to blanch it. Come on, get out of here, get out of here. And then we're going to flip my egg because that yolk is not fully cooked yet. And my water was not deep enough. But that was a me problem. So if you were to do this in a pot, it would be deep enough. Okay, great. It's still in an island. We're just going to flip it real quick. Oh, come on. You can do it. I believe. Jen can flip an egg. There we go. Just don't splash on yourself like I did. All right. So we've got some blanched cauliflower. We're going to let this egg yolk finish for like a minute. I still want it to be runny for me. All right. That's a nice plate. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I got it from Fish's Eddie in New York, which is where I live. I keep snacking on the stuff. That means I'm hungry. Okay. We're going to take the egg out. So you only really need 3 or 4 minutes. You can still feel that the egg yolk is runny in there. I'm going to drain it off a little bit. Yay. Another trick that people use is to put a splash of vinegar in your water so that there's not a lot of wispies like that. Yes, this does look like broccoli. This is like a different kind of cauliflower that I got from Wegmans. You can also find these in Chinatown. It's called like flowering cauliflower. And it's more of like broccoli rabe where it's stemmy, not so much of a head, like a compact head. All right, so we're going to bring this to a boil now. So I've got my 2 cups of water We're reusing the water because why not? We don't want to waste anything. And then we're going to put 1 cup of oats. Well, actually, I'm going to constitute the curry broth first. So I have the mashed up curry cube. We're going to get it into the broth so that it dissolves. So we have a flavor base. Awesome. Look at that. Hooray. Great. Give that a stir with my regular spoon, not a slotted spoon. Regular wooden spoon. Okay. Basically making the broth of a Japanese curry. And then we're going to add a cup of the oats. And then let it come to a boil. And it's basically making savory oatmeal. Boom. Okay. And then we're going to stir it again. Make sure everything gets covered. Evenly cooked and stuff. And then try to break up any bits from the broth cube. You can. If you're using a ramen packet instead, yeah, just make sure you mix it in while the water's hot. There's a little bit of fat in it, which is why it clumps up like that. Okay. Now I'm going to add, let's see, a pinch of salt. I gotta reach for it. Oh crap. Hold on. I put it too far away. Alright. I have some white pepper. I'm gonna do a little bit of white pepper. If you have black pepper, like go ahead, please use that. This is going to cook up in about 3 to 5 minutes, which is very exciting. It's very quick. You can even do this ahead at night and have it for breakfast tomorrow. And all you have to do is add a little bit of water to break it up in the microwave. Yeah, it's like curry porridge. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we're going for. But, you know, it's oatmeal. So this is going to get thicker and thicker over the next 3 to 5 minutes. Just make sure that it doesn't get stuck to the bottom. We want the oats to soak up all that flavor. Hi, Shmas. We are making Japanese curry flavored oats today, savory oats. We've poached an egg just now and blanched some cauliflower heads or flowering cauliflower. And then I have some just leftover toppings that I'm going to put on top. Yum. Yum. Mm-hmm. All right. Give that a stir again. Very exciting. Find any clumps, break them up. But honestly, this is really, really easy if you didn't do the poached egg. I mean, it's less steps than that. And if you have a bunch of leftovers, just chop them up. This is one hell of a wooden spoon. It's also just a small frying pan, also. Okay, you see that it's starting to, we're getting less and less of the liquid. It's all evaporating off and getting soaked up by the oatmeal. Oh, I'm spilling. Don't spill like me. I'll wipe that up now. Try not to be a mess, Jen. Jen is such a mess. Always a spill on this show. Always. Constant spilling. Okay. Ah, you can hear that it is audibly different. Ideal pan to spoon ratio. I know. It is quite large. Quite large. And we're snacking on some of the toppings. All right, I'm going to lower it a little bit because it's still going to simmer if I go to medium heat. But it's been on medium high. Okay. Stop snacking on the toppings again. How's everybody been? If you just joined us in the chat, I'd love to hear what you're making for dinner tonight. Yeah, it is hard to clean if the porridge cooks over, but you just gotta be watching. Gotta watch it and then lower the heat, or have a big enough pan that it can't boil over. I'm just using a small one because it was convenient and clean. Yeah, valid. You didn't know my hair was that long? I always have it pulled back when I'm cooking, but yes, I have a lot of hair. I also cut off like 8 inches a year ago, so it was even longer, if you can believe that. I think perhaps for my birthday I'll also cut more of it off. Maybe. I don't know. Haven't decided. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna give it a stir again. When you eat oatmeal, how thick do you like yours? I like mine pretty thick. I don't really like it that soupy, so I'm gonna let it go a little bit longer. But technically, this is cooked. So technically, this is cooked. You could stop cooking it now, but for me, I like a little thicker oatmeal or porridge. So you can see now there when I drag it, there's like not any like water layer or not a lot of liquid. You can hear it sizzling a lot more. Okay, I'm gonna taste it and adjust. Actually, we're gonna taste. See if I need to add any more salt and pepper or other things. Oh, good luck. Have a great rest of your night, Tannerin. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, you're so sweet. Bon appetit to you too. Oh, Shma says, probably not tonight, but I'm finally committing to making homemade tofu this week. And if anyone has tips or tricks, yo, good luck with that. I don't know what kind of pan this is. I'll have to look underneath. Hi, Steven. How are you doing? David likes oats pretty thick. Thick is best. It feels like way more filling to you. Yeah, same. Kind of my reasoning as well. I need more flavors in here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to add some miso butter at the end here after I turn off the heat. Okay, that is getting to the thickness that I want. So I'm going to turn off the heat, and it's going to continue cooking a little bit. And I'm going to melt some miso butter in there for a little bit more flavor and luxuriousness. So if you have regular butter, that works too. Just a little float, just a little float of butter. Get in there. All right. Dismissed. All right, let's stir that up. Make sure the butter gets all up in there. I think I'm going to add a little bit more salt. Just a tiny bit more. Cool. Look at that. My goodness. Are you my dinner? I can't believe it. What? You're my dinner? Oh my gosh. Great. These are ready. Let's travel with me. Oh, you like your super thick, huh? Damn. Super thick. Okay, cool. We're going to plate this up. To see how fast that was super fast, right? Without the prep, that was super fast. If you're going to fry the tofu, I like to cut it into cubes, press out as much water as possible with paper towels, and coat in flour and cornstarch and fry. Yum! Yes. I hate all the tofu jokes there. It's so tasteless. What? That is a good joke. Oh, that was really cute. Later. Have a good night. Oh yeah, okay, that is your favorite way to make it. You add sesame seeds to the cornstarch so they like fry into the crust and get extra toasty. Hell yeah, we love to hear that. That's good advice. Okay, so we're gonna plate up. I've got my bowl, and we're gonna put in some of these savory curry, Japanese curry oats. I'm not gonna eat all this tonight, I don't think. I'll have some for tomorrow. But we're going in the bowl. We're gonna, let's melt some cheese. We got some cheese. We're gonna use the residual heat. It's gonna melt some cheese for us. Hooray. Hooray, hooray. Cool, cheese. Let's place the egg. We've got an egg. Got a poached egg there. We're gonna place our little cauliflower florets there. Sweet, beautiful. Yeah. Get closer to you there. Cute. I've got some Chinese sausage. We're gonna put here in the corner. Yum yum. Look at that. Boop, boop, boop. What else have I got? Ooh, okay. I've got some crispy garlic, some fried garlic. I'm gonna get that all over the empty side here with the cheese. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. And then I have some fresh thyme. Cuties. Get it off the stem here. I have another little stem here I'm going to put over the Chinese sausage because I think it pairs well together. And so I want to eat it. I want to have bites of it together. And then for a little bit of moisture, I'm going to pour some olive oil over the top of it. Let's see if I can get the lid off. There we go. I'll get that onto the eggy. Oh, yes. Look at that. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How sweet is that? Look at that. Look at this pretty bowl, y'all. I wish I could take a picture. But my phone is the cooking cam. Oh my gosh, a beauty. We've got beauty. Look at that. It's so sweet. Do we want to pop the egg yolk? We're going to pop the egg yolk. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Live popping. No? You don't want to pop? What's wrong with you? Oh, I have to flip it over. Sorry. Hold on. Technical issue. All right. Pop. Whoa. Egg pop. Egg yolk. I love doing a poached egg on savory oatmeal because it mixes right in. It's so silky and it's so nice. So I'm going to stop cooking cam so that I can take a picture and then I'll hang out and eat with you all. Does that sound good? Okay. All right. Bye-bye, cooking cam. Egg in the chat. Egg in the chat. All right. We're going to dismiss you from cooking cam. Bye, cooking cam. I'm going to take a picture because that's what we like to do. And then I'll eat it. Cutie. I love. All right, folks. Just going to hang out and eat this for a second. Hell yeah. Very satisfying. Does anybody have any questions about the process? I feel like it's pretty straightforward. And if you want more recipes like this is on my Patreon. You can refer to it later. And I'm trying to cook through a lot of those easy recipes because they're typically 5 ingredients or less, or like a concept that I really want to teach people. So like 2 weeks ago it was mushroom dashi, and then we made mushroom bacon, and we were using the mushrooms from the dashi in the mushroom bacon. So it was kind of like sustainable recipe. I call it pipeline cooking, where one thing becomes another thing that you can enjoy. I mean, schmas, you know this from week to week. You know that watching this show, you're gonna get hungry. I love how the thyme really goes with the cheese and the Chinese sausage. It's just delicious. You can do bacon. You can do bacon, egg, and cheese. You can do everything bagel seasoning. You can do like roasted pumpkin with a little bit of miso. You could literally do Japanese curry topping. You do like boiled carrot, little boiled potato on top of this. Yeah. Anybody have any cooking questions for the week? Is there something that you're excited to start? I know that Shmas is going to make homemade tofu. Anyone else have any cooking projects this week or weekend? I'm celebrating Lunar New Year on Friday. I'm going to Chinatown with some friends. I'm very excited for that meal. I'm trying to convince everybody that we should get the whole roast baby pig. The suckling pig. But I'm not sure it's going to happen. I also would like to get some roast duck on Friday. Very exciting. You know, the kind in Chinatown that are hanging in the window? Never gotten it. I want it. Let's try this flowering cauliflower. You just watched a video on how to make those dumplings that look like little cabbages, and it's on your list to make now. Oh, the ones that kind of look like tortellini, but they're like folded onto each other. Yeah, it's really cool. I didn't realize how hungry I was, y'all. Oh, they're green on the edge and craggly. Oh, cool. I haven't had those. StreamYard has a new feature that I haven't checked out yet. I'm going to preview it on my headphones. But I think there's like background music that I could be using now. Let's see if it sucks. Lo-fi. Can you hear that? Oh, wow. Is that too loud, folks? Let me know. It's all right. It's a cute little loop. Oh, here you go. Oh, jade cabbage dumplings. Thank you, Leah. Ooh, that's cute. You've also had it on your to-do list for ages and not done yet. Cute. Jade cabbage dumplings. Oh, yeah. Those look amazing. I'm into it. I'm not very good at making the wrappers myself. Hell yeah. Yeah, they look really cool. I'm into it. All right, I'm going to take these off. But you can hear the music. Let me know if you want to change that. If you're feeling some other kind of type of way. I'm just going to keep eating my savory oatmeal. This is very relaxing to just, cook a thing real quickly and then just hang out and eat it. I think that sounds like an amazing project, Shmas. Perfect for Lunar New Year weekend. What is everybody playing? Are you playing video games? Maybe I'll play some Night in the Woods. Maybe later. I have a little bit of work to finish, actually. I've been pretty busy today because I started another cookbook, and a nonprofit that I work for or that I'm on the board of is hiring somebody new in the office, and so I had to be on all these interviews today and reading resumes and stuff. And it's pretty enlightening, pretty interesting. I haven't sat in a job interview in a couple of years. I'm authoritative. Look at me. Oh, Schmaz, you got the new Pokemon game. It's super cool. I think I saw a little bit of it on Diego's stream the other day, and it is gorgeous. I love the muted colors of it. And it sounds like the new dynamic is that you as a player can die. Just make me contemplate my own mortality in the new game. Thank you. You know what I didn't put on here? No wonder I didn't put soy sauce. My goodness. Jenn! I have like a giant bottle of soy sauce because I buy bulk, but I'm going to splash a little bit on here. No wonder. I was like, I need a little bit more. So you would add the soy sauce at the end. You know how I did the olive oil drizzle, pretty much. Pretty much the end. Okay, that is much better. Wow, okay. Holy moly, that's so good. I always forget something when we're streaming a cooking part on the show. You're addicted to soy sauce, LG? What kind do you buy? I'm waiting for a bottle to arrive for one of these cookbooks that I'm working on. It's like white soy sauce, which is lighter and doesn't really color the dish as much. Ooh, Damien hooked me on Pearl River Bridge. I want to see that. Pearl River Bridge. Ooh. I haven't had this, I don't think. China's top soy sauce. 3,000-year tradition. Oh my god. Is this Comic Sans? I'll look out for this. It looks like they do import it here. That's cool. Thanks for the tip. I hadn't seen it before. Cheap and yummy. Cool. Schmaz is asking, does anyone have a preferred brand of soy sauce? I always also use Kikkoman, but I want to branch out. Yeah, that's kind of generally what I've been going for. It's because I know that. I grew up with it. But yeah, this Pearl River Bridge is apparently another great brand. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. LT likes adding soy sauce to noodles and chicken. Oh yeah. In place of salt. Like, I mean, soy sauce is pretty salty, so it does a lot of work for you, which is great. Ooh, David says, there's a thicker Thai soy sauce I had like 10 years ago that I keep meaning to find again, but time is rough on the memory. I feel you. Time is rough on this memory as well. Golden Mountain sauce, Schmaz is asking. Maybe it's called Golden Mountain. Let's see. Ooh, whoa. Seasoning sauce. Secret sauce in Thailand. Also, it has soybean and sugar salt in there. My mouth is watering even though I'm eating already. Look what you guys do to me. All of you. Mouth is watering. I'm already eating. Yeah. Oh, right. Folks, I'm going to continue my Midnight Diner watch along on Saturday if you're free. Saturday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern. I will happily share the teleparty link with you. You have to have a Netflix account. I'm on episode 25 of the whole series. It's season 3, I believe, episode 5. We will watch more Midnight Diner and maybe make some food along the way. Ooh, okay. Leah is endorsing Golden Mountain. Golden Mountain rocks, yes. David is currently reading a manga about cooking right now too. It's called Our Dining Table by Mita Ori. That sounds great. That sounds so cute. I'm into it. I just watched the One Piece and Toriko crossovers, the two that exist. There's a third that is not on Crunchyroll, and it's the Dragon Ball Toriko One Piece crossover, where they're all racing toward a special meat dish. I tried watching on Kiss Anime, but it was like too many ads and pop-ups that my computer got mad at me, and I was like, okay. I do want to watch Food Wars soon. Oh, that's the big news that happened this weekend. I caught up on One Piece. Yeah, I caught up to episode 1007 and watched the new one that came out on Sunday. It was kind of perfect timing. Yeah, I know, Shmas. I know. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of was a little unceremonious about it. Just because it's been a long slog of like watching. Yeah, I caught all the way up, Zach. Yeah, I've just been quietly, I know. I've been live tweeting it for like months since June 15th of last year. I get it. I mean, I don't know why I do this. Like, I played Skyrim a couple times. Like, when I find something and yeah, it is a too much at once, and I'm the kind of person that is too much at once myself. So, so I kind of had no problem jumping into like One Piece fandom and like live tweeting it. And I'm no one. I don't know. I have like a good amount of followers on Twitter, but I'm like no One Piece professional, or like I'm not a scholar. But I think my live tweet was just so accelerated that the One Piece podcast like reached out to me to talk about the book and then talk about other things. And so now that I'm caught up, they said that I can come back on the show and talk about all the new stuff, which is really exciting. Who knew this would be my thing? I didn't know. I'm into it. I don't mind. I like it. Yeah, I really want to start Food Wars. Yes, thank you, everybody. Yeah, Food Wars is a wild time. I've heard that. You just gotta get through the beginning. The weird stuff calms down mostly afterward, but the food art is well worth the struggles. Yeah, One Piece fans do love it when people catch up on the whole thing. They like really like bells and whistles. Like so many people I don't know were like just chiming in on the thread. Yeah, it is a challenge. For sure. Yeah. 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 Did I tell you guys that I got One Piece dice? Chris, who appears in the chat every now and then, got them for me. So I'll show you. Yeah, no, they're also huge. They're gigantic. Look at them, they're gigantic. Oh, this is Chopper. This is Chopper's dice. Oh, little Dr. Man. Oh, my little baby. Oh, it's even got the rose petal, cherry blossom pirate flag of Choppers. I know, it's so good. Let's see, what's my favorite? My favorite is Guard Point, obviously. Guard Point! Yeah, got the antler point, and then the muscle one. So cute, right? That's Chopper. I got Zoro. Got Zoro's special moves. Let me see. Yeah, I got Zoro. Yeah, the pirate flag designs are hilarious. Let's see where's. Yeah, this is the one that has a sword, 3-sword style. Got the sword in the mouth. Oh yeah, the antler point does look like a cryptid in silhouette for sure. My favorite Zoro face is this one. Who else? We got Usopp here. The really funny one with the really fake empty hammer that he has sometimes. Even got his flag. So good. Yeah, Zoro's voice actor is super good. Like so husky. Here, that one's a little worn down, but there's our man's. Just dice show and tell for everybody, in case you didn't know. For some reason, there are two of Nami. I think this dice set was made before Frankie joined the crew. It was before Water 7. So I have two of Nami instead. It should be Frankie, but yeah. There's no Brooke. Wait, who's this? No, it's two Nami. Yeah, so there's no Brooke or Frankie in this, or Jinbei. But Nami's is super cute because it talks about the early Climatex, the early baton that she had. When it was like a party favor thing, when she first tries using it in Alabasta. Yeah. Who do I think had the biggest glow up in One Piece, even if they just started from dope and got doper? Actually, they should do a D20 with Robin's hands. And speaking of which, I think Robin. I know that she started off as super powerful, but I think just as a person, because I feel like she was just like a scholar through and through, and like doing others' bidding, and like didn't really care about who she worked for. But in later seasons, as you see, especially after like Enies Lobby, you see that she starts to have a mind of her own. Like she really wants to pursue, all the dreams of everybody else on the crew, and I feel like she's like really part of the family now. Yeah, emotional glow up. Yes. My absolute favorite thing that Robin has done is when they were on Zoo, on the Elephant Island, and that really ugly illustration, that really ugly dragon that was trying to take them up to the top of the elephant she would just be like, seriously in her head, go boy. Like it was so cute she couldn't say anything. She was just like, oh my god, too cute. I mean, her taste in things is questionable. Yes, her flashback I want to live moment had me weeping. Yeah, especially that. Like that was the turning point for her, right? But yeah, the dice face, let's see. Where's my favorite of hers? Oh, she even has her inside joke with Chopper. Like, that's Luffy, but this is on the Robin die because that's her hands coming out of Luffy's head. You remember that? They're like, Chopper, look. Where's my favorite of hers? It is here. Look, that's a great one. So good. It's so good. I know. It's such an obscure reference. And then this one is Clutch, which is terrifying. That's Clutch. Because you can see it's somebody's body, and then she's like pulling their arms backwards. Yeah, the Climatex side of Nami's dice, yeah, very good. It even has like the punching hand, the boxing glove. Of course, we've got Sanji. Yes. I don't know if Party Table is on here. Party Table is my favorite Sanji move. Oh yeah, here we go. Party Table. Love Party Table. I'm the kind of person now who watches this show and like when they do something I love, I like say it. I'm like, Rebel. Party Table. And then we have I believe this is Luffy. Yeah, this is Luffy. Here we go. Our guy. So that's, Gatling. This one is Stamp. I know all the names now. Balloon. You think I do okay on One Piece trivia? Yeah. I have to give them my energy for sure. Balloon. Yeah, I don't think there's any more on that one. And then there's these other dice that have other characters. So this is really exciting. So we've got Ace. We got Ace on that one. We have Tashigi. Smoker. It's Smoker. Got Ace already. And then got Shanks, of course, on the red dice. You have to have Shanks on the red. And then I have this other one. Who else is on this? Okay. So, of course, we've got Buggy. We got Buggy. Yeah. I like Fujitora. Fujitora is my favorite Marine. And our friend Kobe, of course. So this is Buggy. And then who is this? What's his freaking name? He looks like Steven Tyler. What's his name again? He becomes a Marine. Django. This is Django. Alvida, the very, very first pirate that you meet in the series. And then Arlong got a face on this. Yeah, Django. And then we got Luffy again. Our buddy. Yeah, so these are my dice, my One Piece dice. They're gigantic and really loud. I played a roll and write game the other night, and it was loud as shit. It was so loud. Just in comparison, this is my Mistborn dice, and then here's the One Piece dice. It's way too big. It did look like the clown from Twisted Metal. It is Buggy. This is Buggy the clown. I also have my Critical Bits, bright orange Critical Bits dice. I have a very small dice collection, but soon will grow. I don't even have a D20. It's because I don't play D&D. I need a dice pool of 12 to actually use these for Shadowrun. But yeah, let's continue eating. My friends, that was my One Piece show and tell. But yeah, I can't believe I caught up. I actually started watching a show. It only has 8 episodes. It's called Final Fantasy Dad of Light. And it's actually based on a true story. It follows the story of a kid when he was growing up. His dad bought him the first Final Fantasy on, David knows. David, you know that show. It's hilarious. Final Fantasy Dad of Light is a kid grows up playing Final Fantasy. His dad really likes it. But one day, Dad gets a promotion and stops playing the game. And in turn, they kind of stop talking until he's an adult, pretty much. And this kid thinks that if he buys his dad Final Fantasy 14 online, maybe he can befriend him in the game, like basically catfishing his dad to find out more about him. Because the dad, at the beginning of the series, unexpectedly quits his job. So the kid wants to know, but instead of directly asking him who he lives with, he buys him Final Fantasy and stalks him in the game and becomes friends. It's so silly, but it's adorable. It is so cute. The face acting, the overacting is amazing. I love it. Yeah, it's the most heartwarming catfish in the world. Yeah, Final Fantasy Dad of Light is what it's called. Super cute. Yes, the way the dad holds the controller is really funny. Yeah. And the way he types. And it's like, you ever hear of that that style of like podcasting called machinima, which is using video game settings for other purposes other than playing the game? My friend Chris Burke had a show that was what was the game that Chris used? I forget what it was called, but basically it was like a gun open world game, and he had a talk show inside of it, and we would do the soundtrack and like record the screen of like the characters like talking to each other, and then like record a podcast over that. And so like that's kind of the basis of machinima, like using video game environments to tell other stories, which is really fascinating. And so this show is a lot like that, they try to have conversations and then have it in the show. It's so fascinating. Um, but they really don't hide. They don't really polish it. Like the dad is bad at Final Fantasy, and so they let the character be bad on the show. It's really funny. Oh, I don't remember. I don't know what Red versus Blue is. Mm. Oh man. Oh, you know what else I have to listen to tonight? I have to listen to the next edit of Fun City. We have a 2-part episode. So the first part is out already, where a couple of people got kidnapped, and so the second half of the episode is being edited right now, and so hopefully it'll be out soon. I'm back to listen to it. Yeah, I'm still streaming. What's up? I'm eating my oatmeal, and we're talking about shows. Oh, it's a comedy that voice over Halo. Yeah. Yeah, my friend used, I forget, it might have been Halo, but he also uses Little Big Planet for that kind of thing. That's cool. David played a lot of Final Fantasy. Music cues absolutely kill you. It's like Pablo's dog. I get you. I get you. People did that in Animal Crossing last year too. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna lump everything that happened during the pandemic as last year. I think that's valid. I don't have the mental capacity to actually clarify. Yeah, time stopped in 2019. Everything is last year. I agree with you. I agree with you. My goodness. All right, folks. It is 6:30 already. I'm gonna clean up my kitchen. I know this is gonna sound terrible, but I'm gonna get back to work. I have other stuff to do. I'm sorry. Boo. Boo. Let's raid somebody. Oh, I know. Let me get the channel up actually. Which let's see. What is it? It is okay. I spelled it wrong. We're okay. So, folks, thanks for hanging out with me. Y'all are the best. I'm glad to do more of these cook-alongs. If you have any requests for a cook-along, I'm mostly just cooking through my Patreon recipes. But if you have something you really want to, you really want to cook, let me know. Let me know. Hang out with me on Twitter. I'm gonna put my Instagram on the screen there. You can follow me if you aren't already. Tannerin, yes, I do play games. Yes, you can say that. Vega is the same origin. It is a Spanish last name, and Vega is Spanish in the game. So, makes sense. It tracks. It tracks. It literally means field, but in the context of my last name, it is of the meadow. Yes, everybody, thanks for hanging out. Zach, Joseph, Shmaz, David, good to see all of you. Nice to meet the new followers. Really great to see you. Thanks for joining my little community. I'm going to send you over to my friend Larry's channel, who I met in college. Larry is a DJ, like kind of a psychedelic visualization DJ who lives in Sacramento, California. We used to DJ at the same radio station in college. And please check him out. He's amazing. And really doesn't have a lot of followers here on Twitch yet. So if you want to just zone out to some like psyche swirly visuals and things like that, check out the next channel. It's going to be Flower Vato 68. I like you all. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I'll see you next week on Attack the Pantry, 5 p.m. Eastern, here on Wednesdays. Yes. All right. Bye, everybody. See you. I'm gonna hit the button for rating. Ready to raid in 4 seconds. This is so anticlimactic. Oh my God. All right. Well, I'm gonna put up the screen that says goodbye. So, goodbye, everybody.